Top 6. Best paint sprayers. However, when it's time to choose the right paint sprayers, there are many things to consider, and finding the right one for you can be quite a challenge. Well, no worries. In this video, we will present you the top 6 best paint sprayers on the market today, so if you're interested in what paint sprayers will work best for you, stay tuned.
Flush out your sprayer, turn the prime spray valve to prime. Separate the drain tube from the suction tube and place the drain tube into a waste pail. If spraying oil-based materials, submerge the suction tube in mineral spirits or compatible cleaning solvent. If spraying water-based materials, submerge the suction tube in water. If your sprayer has the push prime feature, press it twice to loosen the inlet ball. Make sure the sprayer is plugged into a grounded outlet. Turn the power switch on. Slowly turn the pressure control knob clockwise until the pump starts. Allow fluid to flow out the drain tube into the waste pail for about 30 seconds until the fluid is running clear. Turn the power switch off. You are now ready to fill the pump and gun with paint. Now, submerge the suction tube into the paint pail, leaving the drain tube still in the waste pail. The prime spray valve should still be pointing in the prime position. Turn the power switch on. The sprayer's motor should begin to run. When the paint comes out of the drain tube, turn the sprayer off. Disengage the gun trigger lock. Point the gun inside the waste pail and squeeze the gun trigger. Keep the trigger squeezed while you turn the prime spray valve to the spray position, then turn the power switch on. Continue triggering the gun into the waste pail until you see paint coming out of the gun. Release the trigger and engage the gun trigger lock so the trigger cannot be accidentally squeezed. The sprayer, hose, and gun are now loaded with paint. Clip the drain tube back onto the top of the suction tube so both tubes are in the paint pail. Before installing the spray tip and guard, double check that the gun trigger lock is engaged. Make sure the metal seal and black rubber gasket are in the guard. Attach the spray tip and guard assembly into the gun and hand tighten the retaining nut. Be sure that the arrow-shaped handle of the spray tip is pointing forward.
Finish painting projects as quickly as possible while getting great results and avoiding the mess and hassle of brushing and rolling. And for homeowners today, the Graco Magnum Project Painter Plus makes painting fast, fun, and easy. It's ideal for spraying up to 50 gallons per year to quickly complete those occasional painting projects. Spray directly from a 1 or 5 gallon container and skip the messy task of pouring paint. The Project Painter Plus supports up to 50 feet of hose to extend your reach. Added accessories like extensions and pressure rollers reduce fatigue and make your projects even easier. The unique pressure control dial lets you dial in the optimal pressure to minimize overspray and save paint. You'll have the power to spray most coatings unthinned, even thicker paints and primers, while being able to use 10 true airless spray tips to deliver a quality finish and finish every project faster. And cleanup doesn't get any easier. Simply connect the PowerFlush adapter directly to your garden hose. Let the Magnum Project Painter Plus make your home painting and staining projects fast, fun, and easy, so you have time for more important things. When it comes to painting, finish faster and don't settle. Always look to Graco for industry-leading quality paint sprayers, made right here in the USA.
The black one is a 1.8, that would be for the thinnest material, and the red is a 2.2. So it all depends on the viscosity of the material you're spraying. It comes with a cup to test viscosity. It came with 2 extra straws, pickup straws, and the reason they're angled like this is that if you're shooting upward like I am, above your head, you'll want the straw to be angled backwards like this. so that it'll pick up the material from the back of the cup. When you're spraying downward, you rotate it and you have it, the straw angled forward to pick up the material in the cup from the front of the cup. Comes with a cleaning brush and a little pin to clean the nozzle. I didn't need this once, but that's not to say I won't need it in the future. So, you can adjust the fan, the size of the spray, by rotating this lever up here at the top. And it has two icons for a wide pattern and a narrow pattern. I left it on the narrow pattern the entire time. And then you can rotate this front portion here so that when it's in this configuration, the spray comes vertical. And when you rotate it like this, the spray comes horizontal. You can also have it in between at a 45-degree angle to give you more of a conical shape. I really didn't find that to be very accurate. When I first bought it, I thought that's a great idea, and I would use it in that position. But the fact is, it just wasn't really bringing that true conical shape. So I'll leave it in this position right here for a horizontal, or for a vertical pattern.
Into works of art. Furniture, cabinets, whatever you need to paint, the Finish Max is the perfect tool to update, upcycle, or repurpose your projects. Once you've added your paint to the cup and given a securing twist, you're ready to start. No need for compressors or any extra equipment. The Finish Max is a self-contained spraying machine. Easy to use, the hardest part will be finding that perfect color. The nozzle has 3 adjustments, so you can get paint where you want it and how you want it. Just twist the nozzle and it clicks into position for spraying vertical. Another twist and click for spraying horizontal. The flow control lets you tell the Finish Max how much and how fast you want to paint. Quickly, you'll be putting on perfect coats of paint with ease. You'll be pleased with the results of a smooth, factory-like paint application without ugly brush or roller marks. The Finish Max can spray Chalk-Tite paint, milk paint, latex and enamels, stains, polys, varnish, just about any kind of paint you want to spray. You can customize your projects with striking, eye-catching results. Cleanup is easy and only takes a few minutes. Just rinse the cup out and fill with water, then spray as you would until it runs clear. And there's an optional rapid clean adapter, which makes cleanup even faster and easier. HomeRite even has you covered with the optional spray shelters. Designed for large or small projects, the spray shelters help to control overspray while offering some protection for your freshly painted piece.
With a good, consistent finish and easy cleanup. To get the best finish that you're looking for when using a Wagner Flexio sprayer, you need to think about 3 things: the distance from the surface that you're spraying, the length of passes that you make, and how fast you're moving your arm. Let me show you how those 3 things work together to get to the finish that you're looking for. When using a paint sprayer, you want to think of it more like a brush than you would an aerosol spray can. For distance, you want to be 6 to 8 inches away from the surface. A good rule of thumb is put your fingers touching the surface and put the sprayer at the end of your hand and maintain that distance throughout the whole pass. As you're spraying, you want to minimize the number of times you go over a surface. So you want to cover it end to end with full passes as opposed to small, short motion. And finally, the speed that you're spraying. You want to go slow enough to get full coverage, but not so slow the paint runs. And one final tip to make sure that you get the best finish. Periodically wipe the tip of the nozzle to make sure that paint doesn't dry there and disrupt the spray pattern. Go to WagnerSprayTech.com for more tips and tricks and information on our sprayers. And remember, paint smarter. Hi, I'm with Wagner. My name is John. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to help you have the best experience when you're using your Wagner paint sprayer. When you use our sprayers, your painting will go faster with a good, consistent finish and easy cleanup. When using a sprayer, technique can make a big difference on how well the project goes. You want to make sure that you keep the sprayer straight onto the surface that you're spraying. You need to overlap by at least 30%, and you need to release that trigger at the end of every pass. Let me show you those 3 points. Another key point is when you're using a Flexio 570, 590, and 990 is you have a 2-stage trigger. The first stage winds up the turbine and pressurizes the cup and just blows air. After the turbine is fully wound up, pull the trigger further to activate the paint. Go to WagnerSprayTech.com for more tips and tricks and other
spray system is going to be your air hose. Now Fuji, we offer a 25-foot high flex blue air hose with a kink-free spring, a quick connect coupling, as well as an air control valve which allows you to adjust the inlet pressure going to the spray gun. The next component of your HVLP system is going to be the HVLP spray gun itself. Now with every DIY series system, you're going to get an M model spray gun. This is a non-bleed pressurized spray gun with a 1.3mm air cap set, a rear situated pattern control, as well as a comfortable stay cool handle for cooler operating spray experience. Now when you purchase a Semi-Pro, you're going to have your choice of either the M model bottom feed or M model gravity feed spray gun. Now whichever orientation you do choose, you can also convert these back to either bottom or gravity feed and vice versa. Now the M model spray guns are going to come in air cap sets ranging from 0.8 to 2.0 millimeters, and you're also going to get a detailed user manual, a cleaning brush, a gun wrench, and most importantly, your viscosity cup. So the final component of your HVLP turbine-driven system is the turbine itself. Now here we have the Semi-Pro 2. Inside this case is a powerful 1400 watt 2-stage motor operating at approximately 5 psi. On the side here, you're going to notice some quick change friction fit filters, as well as a convenient gun holder for storage after your spray day. Now before we wrap the DIY series, I do want to tell you about the final offering, which is the Hobby Pro 2. So the Hobby Pro 2 is very similar to the Semi-Pro in power and performance. In terms of the turbine, the most notable difference is that the case is black. Other than that, the spray gun comes installed with a 1.8mm air cap set, which is great for spraying most of the higher viscosity finishes like latex paints, for instance. When purchasing the Hobby Pro 2, you're going to get some added value in your system with some consumable packs. This consumable pack is your friction fit quick change filters, and this one is a bottom feed cup parts kit which contains consumables for your M model.
Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you like this video and it helped you out in any way, please give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, I'll see you later.